Okay, so now we're on the last 5 problems for lesson 7.2. So this has been a rather long lesson, but learning how to factor efficiently and well is so important that I wanted to give you plenty of problems to practice at home. So now we've got this one that has several ways to factor the 12. 12 and 1, 2, 6, 3, 4. Several ways to factor the 10. 10, 1, and 5, 2. Okay? We're looking for a sum of 23 in the middle. Okay? So, when we do this, we're going to plug in. I'm going to always start with my middle 2 because 23 is really not that high. So, I'm going to start with 4, 3. I cannot put the 2 here. So, that means I have to put the 2 here and the 5 here. Okay, so I get 15 plus, because they're being the same sign, 15 plus 8 is 23. So first try, I get the right answer. I go ahead and plug in my signs, same sign, both positive, plug in my M's, and FOIL it to check, and I am done. That is the correct answer for that one. Okay, now this one has a 10, 5, 5. So we should pull out a 5 to the front, which is going to make it so much easier to factor. 2h squared minus h minus 1. So now I'm going to keep my 5 in the front. I'm going to have 2h and h. Okay, I'm going to have a 1 and a 1 because there's only so many ways you can factor a 1. And then I'm looking for a difference, opposite signs of 1. And 2h minus h is difference of 1. I want my h to be negative in the middle. So I'm going to make a negative sign here, positive sign there. Done deal. Okay, so that one is finished. This one has a greatest common factor that we can pull out, and that greatest common factor is 3. So let's pull out the 3. And this reduces to 4v squared plus v minus 14. Okay, so 14 times 3 gives me 42. Okay, so now I can't pull out any more greatest common factors. So I basically have 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 on the front. And on the back I have 14, 1, and 7, 2 on the back. I will start with, if I look at the 2 and the 2, I'm in trouble because 2 will have a problem with the 7 and the 2 because I have a 2 in both spots. I can't use the 7 and 2. I also can't use the 14 and 1, which means there's no way I can use the 2 and the 2. So I never even really tried it. I just looked at it and reasoned that out. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 4 and the 1 because I know that's what I have to have. And then with the 4 and the 1, I'm looking for a difference of 1. Okay, so if I plug in the 7 here and the 2 here, I have an 8 on the outside, a 7 on the inside. I have my difference of 1. So I want the difference in the middle to be positive. So I'm going to put a positive on the 8, a negative on the 7. I'm going to throw my v in there so I don't forget it. And this is my factorization right there.